In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create column chart using the given data, and probably move that chart to a different sheet for neatness and printing reasons. So the first thing that you need to do is to identify the columns that you need to include in your column chart. In this case, I'm going to be including the index number, the name, physics, chemistry, biology, and ICT columns. So the first thing that you do is highlight all the columns that you need to include in your column chart. And when you do that, you go to the insert section and select the type of chart that you need to use. In this case, I'm going to be picking the 2D column chart. And there you go. This is the sample that you have, and some of the details automatically added. As you can see, we have the index number here as we have in our column chart. And the legends are already inserted. If you don't want them, you can remove them from this chart elements section as this. But for this time, we're going to be adding some of the contents that are not existing in our chart, which are the x-axis and the y-axis detail. So for you to do that, you go to this chart element section here and select axis. If you want to remove the legends here, you just uncheck the legends. If you want them to appear, you then check it. So the x-axis appears, and we edit the title of the x-axis. We're going to be calling it index number, and the y-axis we're going to be calling it marks. And then the chart element, the chart name, we're simply going to call it the mark sheet. Mark sheet. And then, as you can see, this will be our sample chart along with the data that we have been given in our sheet. So some of the details that are not really accurate, as you can see, some of the blank areas here, it means the data will be inaccurate, so the chart will not record it like this one. We have a B here instead of an accurate numerical value. But sometimes when you're given that in the exam, you just do it as they expect you to do it. Now this chart element, we might need to print it, so we just have to select it by right-clicking it. Then we select move chart, and then we need to move it to a different sheet. So firstly, you need to make sure you have created a new sheet by clicking this plus sign, and then you select the sheet that you have created, and then you click OK, and your chart will appear as this. And then when you want to print it, it will be easy for you. You can add the grid lines or leave them. When you do that, you're done.